But the southern border is like nobody's ever seen. But the northern border is bad, too. They have done a terrible job. This is one of the worst things. I believe it's one of the worst tragedies ever to befall our country. I really do.
That was just moments ago. Donald Trump making a visit to a polling site in New Hampshire, stressing the importance of border security. The former president also focusing on other day one priorities while on the campaign trail, like making his tax cuts permanent.
Biden is pushing the largest tax hike in American history. I will make the Trump tax cuts, again, the biggest ever in history. We're going to make them permanent. They come due in a year. And I will once again cut a record number of job-killing regulations. And, you know, it was interesting. I was with business leaders, and I asked the whole group, about 20 of them, big companies, and I said, which was more important, the tax cuts or the regulation cuts? Every single one of them said the regulation cuts were more important. Before I even arrive at the Oval Office, shortly after we win the presidency, we win.
Making Money host Charles Payne joins us live from Bedford. Charles, it's always great to see you. It seems like the market is betting on Trump. They want to hear about extending these tax cuts and making them permanent. And also, like he did last time, you come in on day one and you cut the regulations back.
There's no doubt about it, Jackie. One thing I've been trying to emphasize with a lot of people, and I talked about it last week, especially in the town hall, this notion of judging how presidents relate with markets and vice versa, beginning on Inauguration Day. That's not how it works. It works typically the day before elections and sometimes even before the election. And so that's something to keep in mind, because the day after President Trump won the election, everything took off. I mean, took off like crazy. Ironically, President Obama was able to take those gains in the market and say, hey, yeah, that was under my watch. But people understand this. I think there's a couple things. On the business side, listen, the tax cuts have been absolutely remarkable, and they've been in place during the Biden administration. Biden has benefited from them as well. And it just boils down to two things. Do you want an economy where, you know, it's sort of, you can pull yourself up by the bootstraps, you can start a business, you can make money, you can be profitable, you can be prosperous without having fingers pointed at you, you know, because there's an intangible to it. And you know, as much as I've been talking about the Roaring '20s, right? And of course, you had two presidents. You had Harding, but you had Coolidge. Mm-hmm. Coolidge is famous for saying, and it's the business of America is business. It wasn't verbatim, but that's what we know it as, right? And that's essentially where we want to get back to, where everyone can look out and create their own prosperity.
Charles, I want to talk about one of the things that really took off back in 2016 were the small caps, the Russell 2000. Those are domestically focused American companies, not the multinationals that have balance sheets abroad and manufacturing sites abroad. Interesting, though, this time, the Russell 2000 is still in a bear market. We're off 20% from the record highs of a few years ago. We've never had that when you have an S&P 500, those large multinationals making record highs. What do you see closing that gap? Is this that time again for those small cap American-focused companies?
We heard President Trump mention regulations, and regulations are like, you know, boring, that, you know, we don't really understand them. In New York, though, we kind of get a feel for them. Anytime you go by a building that they're building, there's like 5,000 permits on it, right? You know, the permits alone cover like 2 blocks. Like, you know, that's an understanding of, wow, that's a lot of red tape. Now, here's the problem. When you have an administration like the Biden administration that says they're after corporations, greedy corporations, they put in so many rules, so many roadblocks. Ironically, they become moats around the large businesses, and the small businesses can never touch them. So if you can get some relief there, some relief on interest rates, you probably will see the small caps take off.
Charles, appreciate your thoughts and your time. Thank you so much.